In Strickland v. Washington, the United States Supreme Court held that, in establishing a claim for ineffective assistance of counsel, a defendant must prove two things. First, that counsel's performance was deficient, and second, that the deficient performance prejudiced the defense. Nearly 20 years later, the court in Wiggins v. Smith revisited the issue of ineffective assistance of counsel in a case involving an attorney's failure to investigate evidence. In 1988, Kevin Wiggins was indicted in Maryland State Court for the murder of Florence Lacs. The state sought the death penalty. Two public defenders were then appointed to serve as counsel for Wiggins. Wiggins chose a bench trial instead of a jury trial. Following trial, the court found Wiggins guilty. Afterward, Wiggins's attorneys moved for bifurcation of sentencing. Specifically, the attorneys intended first to prove that Wiggins didn't act as a principal in the first degree in killing the victim. And second, they intended to present a mitigation case, if necessary. The court denied the motion. In an opening statement at the sentencing hearing, one of Wiggins's attorneys told the jury it would hear evidence that someone other than Wiggins killed Lacs. In addition, she stated it was going to hear evidence that Wiggins had a difficult life. During the proceedings, however, defense counsel didn't introduce anything about Wiggins's life history. When the proceedings ended, the jury was instructed and returned a death sentence. A few years later, Wiggins filed a petition for post-conviction relief and retained different counsel. Specifically, he argued that his attorneys provided him ineffective assistance of counsel because they didn't introduce mitigating factors that would have shown his difficult life background. One of Wiggins's attorneys stated in a hearing that although they were given funds to investigate his background, they adopted a different trial strategy to dispute direct responsibility. The state court denied Wiggins's petition, concluding that the decision by his attorneys not to investigate was a matter of trial tactic, and therefore that there wasn't ineffective assistance of counsel. Wiggins then filed a petition for writ of habeas corpus in federal district court against Sewell Smith, the warden of the prison where he was being detained. The court granted Wiggins relief, concluding that for a strategic decision to be reasonable, it must be based on information the attorney made after conducting a reasonable investigation, which didn't occur. Smith appealed to the Fourth Circuit, which reversed. The United States Supreme Court granted cert.